Hey everyone, it's Brandon from Reimagine Studios. I had to change the name because there's plenty of Imagine Studios out there. Anyway, I'm gonna try to make this as short as possible because I'm sure you guys would rather watch me playing games and doing anything else. Um, and normally I would be talking about something like this while playing Rocket League, but I think I need something that really has no chance of distracting me from talking about this kind of subject. Um, so I guess the best way to start off is that this isn't an update for the channel. This isn't going to be a blog about feeling good about yourself, at least not in the beginning. Because really, what this is about is how I got into a dark place in my life, and then talking about how it really affected me um, for quite a bit of time, and how I was able to get out of this darkness, I guess you can say. Now, now it kind of began when I was just starting out in college. You see, in high school, if you go down, if you don't do any work or anything, there's always people around to help you. They will see that and they will go to you to try and help you because that's mainly what high school is. High school is trying to prepare you for um, for helping you go to college to start real life because I think that's what a lot of people don't notice about college is that when you start college, that's when real life fully takes over. When you go to college, it's your responsibility to do basically everything. It's your responsibility to do the work. It's your responsibility to go to class. It's your responsibility to do all these things. And and most of the time, uh, they're not going to go to you to see what the problem is. You're the one who has to see that you're having these problems, and you're the one who has to go to them to help you. That's the thing about college. It's real life. You can't expect people to hold your hand. If you need help, you need to go and get that help. Um, so for a long time, I kept saying to myself that I wanted to be an engineer. Now, now to to be honest, when I said engineer, when I said that I want to be an engineer, it's really because my parents just gave me a couple of ideas to to what I should focus on to being when I grow up. And they say, and one of the things they said was an engineer because they noticed that I liked building stuff with Legos. I like drawing a lot, and the engineering field could do that for me. Um, and I liked that idea, so that's what I went with. I went with um, being an engineer. So so when I got to college, I did go into an engineering degree. And again, it started fine. It started quite fine. Math was super easy to me. Most math is super easy to me. Get to a certain level, that's when it does start getting difficult. But and then the actual engineering courses, they're not bad, but um, it started reaching to like a difficulty that I did not expect. Because you see, do when you do these programs, um, that you actually don't really expect to be hard or anything like that. Like the field I went into, it wasn't what I expected, obviously, because I guess you can say I led myself to believe that, oh, this is going to be easy. Just building stuff, drawing out plans, all that stuff. But no, you gotta do all this other work. You gotta do all these math calculations. Um, you have to do all these reports and all that stuff. It's like, this isn't what I want. This is honestly kind of stupid that I have to do this. Why can't I just, you know, you know, actually use my hands and do something? Um, so yeah, it was turning out that it just started turning into something that I didn't want anymore. After so long, after so many years of being like, yeah, I'm gonna be an engineer. Yeah, I'm going to engineering field and all that. Oh yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, great. Uh, and then after like a year, you you don't want that anymore. You don't want to do that. It's stupid for you, for at least you. For you, those of you who really do want to become engineers and everything, great. That's wonderful. I'm sure it's actually something that can fit you, but it just didn't fit me. Um, and during that same year, uh, something happened that really impacted myself, um, very emotionally and mentally. And then life just started going down. Um, when my folks were when I said the engineering field wasn't good for me, um, I tried doing fine arts because again I like drawing, I like art and all that until but again it just wasn't. I just couldn't get myself into it. Um, Especially if I have to take a class on art history that turned out to be more of like an architecture history. That was weird. um, uh, After that, just try to go into like individual studies, level arts, just anything general, just because I just wanted a degree in something and I didn't want to keep jumping. I just couldn't keep doing it. And then when was this? Like last year. Wow, that was last year. Uh, Last year, went to another college to start animation so that I can do video game design and all that. But after taking animation, it's again it became tedious to me, and I couldn't. I just couldn't celebrate myself to keep going on like this. Basically, I couldn't find anything I could be passionate about, and it drives you to wonder, what kind of person do I want to be? Who am I? I don't know what I want to do with my life. And I'm sure everyone had asked themselves that at least once in their life. And and that was something I've been asking myself for the past 4 years? 4, 5? No, I think it was more like 4. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I just couldn't handle it. So then here we are, out of college. I now have to pay for all the debt for being in 2 colleges, have credit card debt, car payment, all of this stuff. And don't know. I was basically, I guess you can just say that I was just losing it. And I just didn't know what to do with myself. But a last, near the end of last year, in fall, uh, this is when it starts becoming a good part. Um, yeah, last October, that was when I got into, um, that's when I got into my last relationship. And just from spending a couple of days with her, I finally felt happy. I got to be with someone great who knew what what she wanted from life and wasn't afraid to express who she was. Um, See, there was a celebrity that I watched, and he said that the person that you should end up being with, because he was being questioned on how long he was being married and any kind of advice about that. And he said the person you should end up being with should be someone you wished you could be. And I honestly kind of took that in. And again, she had the qualities that I wish I could have. So that was why, like a little bit after I was dating her, I decided I'm going to, I need to find myself. I need to do something better. I have to be better. And that's what I did. Um, Now, sorry, this is just a pretty heavy topic, and I just woke up like what, an hour and a half ago. um, so that was when I finally decided I'm going to stream and I'm going to make videos on YouTube because that was something I really wanted to do. In that relationship, we're not dating anymore. Um, I, to me, I at least think I found myself because the kind of person I am, like, the kind of person I am is just a kind guy who just likes to have fun. But at the same time, I like the idea of inspiring people, teaching people, and just helping them. I like the idea of that a lot. Now, I could do a lot of things when it comes to that. I could be a teacher. Um, if I really want to help people, I could be a fireman. I could be a policeman, doctor. Could could sign for the military, anything like that. But to me, those aren't the fields that I'm feeling. It's not the fields that I feel like I belong. So that's why I went to streaming and being a YouTuber, because this is also a way to do those things. You know, I can inspire people for, if they like my videos, maybe they can inspire them to start doing the same thing because this is something that could actually make them happy. But at the same time, the thing about my YouTube channel is that it's supposed to help people realize who they are and what they want to do, and that they shouldn't be afraid to do that. I've reached a point where I'm not afraid to be the person that I truly am. I'm a geek, a nerd, whatever word you want to use. I love superheroes. I mean, ever since I first knew what a hero was, that's what I loved. And to be honest, I really wish I could be that. I mean, what kid did not want to be a superhero when they were young? I want to use my imagination to really to help and inspire others. Now, of course, I can't just do that with like streaming and stuff like that. I do plan on doing more. But of course, it takes time and money, but mainly time. And hopefully with some help with a few others. There's a lot, there's so much that I can share about this. But how do I, how do I shorten this down? Basically, what I'm trying to get at is that never be afraid of who you are. If anyone says no to something that you love, if someone dislikes something that you love, if someone questions the things that you love, don't let that bother you. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you're friends, stranger on the street, classmates, even your family. If you know there's something that you can do, that you are passionate about, go for it. Just like for me in streaming and being a YouTuber. Now, again, I've only been doing this for about a month. And I know this isn't gonna carry me over. Because that's why I'm working a job that I absolutely hate. But at the same time, I'm trying to find another job that can, of course, pay more, but I know I can be happier with. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. But again, for you, if you want to do something, don't let anyone else try to motivate you not to. Motivate you not to. I don't know if that makes sense. But do what you feel is right. Because only you can truly understand the kind of person, the type of person that you are. And it's you who makes the final decision on what you do in your life. And I guess if I was to have a piece of advice for those who feel kind of lost, anything like I used to be, go look at yourself in the mirror and pretend that the person that you are looking at is the one that you are truly meant to be, that you feel that you're truly meant to be. And ask them, how can I be you? Because when you ask that question to yourself, then I'm sure at some point you will be able to find that answer. It's never too late to start doing what you love. Never too late. Your life is only beginning. So, of course, make the most out of what you have. Okay. Guess that's really all I have to share for right now. But yeah, to anyone who has listened to this, thank you, because I know I've probably said this many times, and I'm probably still gonna say it a lot in the future, but this is something that, of course, goes through me a lot, and that goes through everyone, I'm sure. And yeah, it just feels good to share it. And yeah, I hope this has actually helped. Uh, this has actually helped people in some way, because talking about it sure does help me. So yeah. So again, my name is Brandon of Reimagine Studios. And now I need to go off and apply for a new job and start streaming again for everyone. And again, just don't be afraid of who you are. Accept it, and most likely you will find what you want.